Alright guys, um, hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Um, Today I'm going to be showing off some beautiful mac and cheese. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Alright. Secret to the perfect mac and cheese, like so many other things that you boil, is to just never use a strainer. Just don't. No need to do that. That's real good. And, yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good tasting. I just use like half a stick of butter. I don't use milk or cream like a lot of people do. And what I do is it's important to not really overfill it when you're doing them up like this. Overfill the pot, that is, right? So if you do, you're gonna end up with a bunch of excess water. But you do want some excess water so you can make this saucy goodness out of, the packaged stuff and the butter and stuff. And what I do is if I'm going to add salt or anything like that, I do that while it's boiling, while the noodles are boiling, okay? I add that directly to the water. So that's why I don't want to strain, because I don't want to get rid of all of this, like, saucy, noodly, watery goodness. It's good stuff, so it's real tasty. I always put like a little bit of tahini too. A little bit goes a long way. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Now I can remember making like a simpler version of this when I was a kid, for myself and my brothers and stuff, or even just for myself while I was, by myself, which started to happen when I got older, and that's all right. I did this and also quesadillas, so they were real good. So anyways, I just quit my job. Reason for that being that they paid me late. Okay? This brand new company came in, took over just my department in this like medical facility that I've been working for, right? And so it's like a new employer basically, right? Healthcare Services Group. That's the name of it. So they paid us late. We worked on an entire month. I'm not exaggerating. Before we got paid by this new company for the first time. And I always used to say that attitude changes everything, and the truth is it does, but not just your attitude, right? They acted like it was not a big deal, which told me something important. And that is that's their standard operating procedure. This is how they're going to do you. So a few weeks later, I finally found another job, something part-time, working for a friend from high school, right? Simple stuff, and maybe she might even, the job that she has for me might even end soon, But, getting paid on time is very important. My last day was this last Tuesday, right? they were supposed to pay me on that day, obviously, because I put in notice and stuff, right? You know, it's already a pretty emotional time. Like I'm a stoic guy, right? You know, but it's like not a nice thing to do. You know, we're expecting our pay at a certain time because the timing is important. You know, it cost me thousands of dollars not getting paid on time, and this same way too. You know, it just so happens that I can weather the storm this time around. But yeah, that's the reason I did that. You know, they didn't pay me my last paycheck yet, even to this day as we speak. And I'm left to wonder, you know, when exactly will they pay? You know, they have until the 28th to do so. I looked it up and I even called the labor board, right? This is really good. Hmm. I called the labor board, right? Okay. And they told me that yeah, the wording of the law is as such, like they are violating the law right now, you know? But they don't have any power to enforce it until the 28th. Translation of all that, right? They have until the 28th of this month to pay me. That's 10 days, all right? Okay. And it would be consequence free so long as it comes within that period. I already gave them 2 weeks, you know? Like, that's not right. Like, you do everything right, you know? You expect to, I don't know, you expect it to be all good, but it's not, you know? And, so it seems to me like this is the type of thing that you should want to know about an employer. You know, I never been through this before, you know. I've had people that I've had work for me, and I've never thought to myself, oh, well, you know, I'll go ahead and, not pay them, you know, and be late with my payments. It's so fucked up. Some of my coworkers were crying, you know, and I'm sitting there, telling them, listen, don't make the bad decision of just going like away, you know, off to do, who knows what. Nothing. Or no plan anyway. And that's sort of how I felt for a little bit. But, now I have this and that going. I got myself a phone interview on my last day this Tuesday for like my dream job. Where it's for a high ropes course. It's so sick. Out in Big Bear. Oh man. It'd be so beautiful. But yeah, I'm just eating this up real quick, because in a little while, me and my friends are gonna go play this one shot that I sort of thought up in my head.